Je suis le dauphin de la place Dauphine et la place Blanche à mauvaise mine. Les camions sont pleins de lait, les balayeurs sont pleins de balais. Il est 5 heures. Paris s'éveille. Paris s'éveille. Les travestis vont se raser, les stripteaseuses sont ravis. Les traversins sont écrasés, les amoureux sont fatigués. Il est 5 heures, Paris s'éveille. Paris s'éveille.
As well as, I know it's kind of weird, but it
Le
actually
café dans les assiettes, les cafés nettoient leurs glaces.
But
Et sur le boulevard Montparnasse, la gare
how
n'est
we're
plus
gonna
qu'une
start it is
carcasse.
to prime your eye.
Il est
I'm
5
gonna prime my eye with this from Pandora, number 2 medium.
s'éveille.
Most uncomfortable, creamy tone. I'm just gonna dab my
S'éveille.
using in there. And then I'm just
Les
gonna
banlieusards sont dans les gares, à la Villette, on tranche le lard.
dab.
Paris by night, regarde l'écart, les boulangers font des bâtards. Il est 5
I
heures,
know some people say
Paris
not to go all the way above by the brown, but
s'éveille.
I'm wanting to get full coverage here.
Paris
And I want all of my
s'éveille.
but I'm pretty good. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna get started with is this is Dome Brusher from Elf. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and apply from the Elf palette. Right here. And I'm gonna start off with this golden brown. Yeah. Just dab a little into the brush top of the brush. And then we're gonna start at the bone of your eyelid.
La tour Eiffel, froid aux pieds, l'arc de triomphe vert animé.
It's gonna look kind of rough in the beginning, but
Et l'obélisque est bien dressé entre la nuit et la journée. Il est 5 heures.
and then you always kind of want to have like a rag.
S'éveille.
But I brush it off the brush off the eyeshadow off first so I can blend.
S'éveille. Les journaux sont imprimés, les ouvriers sont déprimés. Les gens s'élèvent, ils sont brimés. Moi, c'est l'heure où je veux me coucher. Il est 5 heures. Paris se lève. Il est 5 heures. Je n'ai pas sommeil, 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 sommeil.
I'm just gonna blow in my brush a lot just to have it. And I got my battery here. Sorry if I keep looking at myself in my mirror because it's kind of hard to see. My dimming light is kind of bad. Okay. Then once you've dust that off, this is Sally Girls. This stuff is really cheap. It's like 99 cents at the store. I was gonna buy a whole pack, but then I was like, no, one by one. And it's beige. So you're gonna go ahead and get a flat brush like this, also from Elf. Dab it a little bit in there, and then you're gonna go ahead and go on top of the lid, okay? In there. Sorry if I keep switching around, it's kind of hard to see right now. It's okay if it looks a little smeary. It's gonna be blended out anyways. And you can go back with your dome brush and blend it up. And that's the same brush. And go ahead and go on the line and in between the crease of your nose. Right there. So it's looking like. Sorry if I'm going a little too fast. I'm just trying to get this done before my daughter wakes up. Kind of just blend it out. And then go in a little bit more if you feel you want your eyelids to be a little bit better. And then I'm going to go in with Miss Club. See that? It looks like this. It's like a brownish blue. And then you're just going to kind of dab it. Be careful because this is pretty pigmented. And you're going to go right into the crease right here in the center. And you're going to blend it up. It's going to give you like a smoky eye look, but naturally. And go ahead and dust your brush off again. And blend it up. It's kind of cool once you get it in there. Okay, and then I'm going to use these are little crimpers. They don't really have a name for them, but I got them at the Mason store. They were pretty good. I was kind of scared at first, but I'm going to do a couple little pushes and then lift the eyelid up. I know it looks kind of creepy, but it's going to help curl the lashes. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going to do it one more time, but this time just a long 1, 2, 3 press. And press 1, 2, 3, and let go. Okay, and then I always put 2 different mascaras. Why? I just feel like thickening them. So we're going to use this Super Lash Almond. And the brush looks like this. I'm just going to swivel in there. Not too much because this is just like my first coat. Like that. I don't put any on the bottom yet. And then we're going to go ahead and line this Fabuliner. You can get this at Walgreens. It's like 99 cents. And then it's just like a pen like that. If it dries out, kind of dab just like a small dab of water and it works pretty good. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your mirror and point it down to get this pin-up look, okay? So you're going to kind of look down. And then you're going to go above. Kind of like above the skin line. Right where your eye is at. So you're going to kind of miss that whole piece of gap of your eyelid. And then you're just going to go up. I just have a cup of water right here next to me, just in case my brush gets a little dry. Okay, and then how you're going to measure it is you're going to go by the bottom part of your lid. Down. So you're going to go by the bottom waterline and work your way up. And kind of measure it out between the other one. It looks funny at first, but then you can go ahead and bend the the eyelid, and then go ahead and start lining there. Like that. And you can darken it, go ahead and keep working in there. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. one might look a little higher than the other. This one I was first working at. It's not every time it's gonna look the same, but either way, it ended up coming out really nice. Okay. After that, make sure to cap it on, and then we're gonna go ahead and work in our eyeliner, the Mary Kay black, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the waterline. For some of you who can't do this, it's okay. You can always use lift your eyelid up here. If you can't take it, it's okay. You just kind of. I have a fan in my face, so go ahead and keep applying until it gets pretty dark. Okay. And then after it's all that done, you're gonna go ahead and get an angled brush like this one. This one is from Sonia Kashku or something like that. Sorry, my eyes are starting to water up. Move this fan away. And then you're gonna go in with your Mystery, the MAC. Looks like this. Mine are kind of used up and dropped a lot, so I'm just gonna dab in this part. Sorry if I'm rushing because I only got a few minutes left. Now we're gonna do the eyebrow part, okay, right here. Mine's pretty faded out and thinned out because I kept tweezing them a lot. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start at the bottom of your eyebrow and work your way up, and then follow through all the way down to the bottom. You don't want to go too past your eyebrow line because they kind of start looking fake, and you don't want that. You don't want like a natural brow look. And then you just want to darken them. And then I just keep going until they're all filled in. And I really like the squared look. So I just kind of make it into a square and then kind of use my fingers to get it out. I'm going to go back into with this flat brush here and go back into my Sally's. And then I'm going to fill in my brow. Just highlight the bottom. Highlight the top of your eyelid. Like that. And then go ahead and fill in both parts here. So get a nice highlighted part. And then with last part is with a pencil brush. Like this. You're gonna go back. You're gonna go in with a little cute pink. It's this one here. And then grab that and go right into your bottom eyelid waterline. And then you're gonna get a contour brush like this. And an elf. Got your bronze and your pink. I'm gonna dab it just a little bit. And then suck it in like fishy. And then work it all the way up to your temple. Kind of like skip the cheek part here because you're gonna put blush there. Those of you who want to use blush, I don't really need to because my cheeks kind of get red on their own. You can darken up the blush as much as you want. And then for my lips, I'm going to be using Avon's, can't really think of the name on this one, but it's like a peach kind of color. Looks like this. And then just dab it on. Oh, almost broke that. And there you go. There's the look. Hope you like.